Okay, we move on to the next question, all right? Lone Ranger, who is the Russian Prime Minister? 8 seconds counting down. Russian Prime Minister. The Russian Prime Minister we're looking at. 8 seconds. Are you able to give me the answer?
Pass.
You're going to give it a pass. All right. The correct answer, which I think would be at the tip of his tongue, Vladimir Putin. Right? Okay, no worries. Now we move on to the next question. Question number 5. Lone Ranger, a quick one. Now, name the 2 car makers in the U.S. that sought help from the Federal Reserve or the Fed. Once again, I'll repeat this question. Name the 2 car makers in the U.S. that sought help from the Federal Reserve or the Fed. We're looking at 2 car makers.
General Motors and Chrysler.
Well done. Okay, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our brave Lone Ranger. That's the correct answer. All right, 10 points to Team A. You've gotten their 10 points back. Excellent. Now we move on to the next question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lone Ranger as well. What is the Indonesian currency? The Indonesian currency, ladies and gentlemen, 8 seconds counting down.
Rupiah.
Well done. Rupiah, 10 points. That's the correct answer to Team A. All right. Rupiah is Indonesian currency. We move on to the next question. A couple more to go. Now, what is the main business of Wing Tai, a company listed on the ST Index? The main business of Wing Tai, a company listed on the ST Index. 8 seconds, counting down.
Property development.
Property development. Well done. Excellent. Wing Tai, indeed, main business of property development. Moving on to the 8th question. All right, now listen very carefully, okay? Lone Ranger, SPH, Viacom, FNN. Out of these 3, which one is not an ST Index stock?
Viacom.
Viacom? Excellent, well done. That is the correct answer, which means SPH and FNN, they're both in the ST Index stock. Okay, so we've got 10 points to Team A, now standing 110. Well done, not bad at all. Okay, we move on to the second last question in Lone Ranger. What is the KOSPI, the KOSPI acronym again?
The Korean Exchange.
Would you like to review your answer again? The KOSPI is an acronym, so obviously KOSPI will all stand for a single word. Do you want to give it a shot?
Pass.
Would you like to pass? All right. The correct answer is the Korea Composite Stock Price Index. All right. Okay. So we move on to the final question, also your final chance to grab 10 points for your team. All right. Now listen carefully. The final question. What is the new minimum annual income level for consumers to apply for unsecured credit from banks?
$20,000.
$20,000 it is. That is the new minimum annual income level. Well done. 10 points to Team A. Thank you very much for your participation, Team A. Now I think he's got it about, 50 points for Team A in this round. So Team A now stands at 120. Thank you. All right, Team B, if you're ready, do you have your representative? Okay. The second dude as well. All right. Now, if I may have you sit on the black seat. And here is your mic if you haven't got one. Yep. All right, young man, what is your name?
Shui.
Now, Shui, listen carefully. The first question for you, Lone Ranger Shui. What does the acronym OECD stand for?
Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development.
Well done. That's the correct answer. 10 points to Team B. Excellent. All right, now we move on to the second question, Lone Ranger. What is the KLSE?
The Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange.
Well done. Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange it is. All right, 10 points to Team B as well. We move on to question number 3. Okay. What is the South African currency? South African currency, the name of the South African currency. You give it a pass. Yep. All right. No penalty there, but the right answer is actually the rand. Okay? Excellent. The rand is the South African currency. And Lone Ranger, we move on to the fourth question. It is 2 Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds bought into Citigroup. Name any one of them. We're looking at one out of the 2 Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds that bought into Citigroup. 8 seconds, counting down. And give it a shot and have a think.
Pass.
Pass.
Yep.
No penalties there, but ladies and gentlemen, and Lone Ranger, the right answer was actually Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, or the other answer would be Kuwait Investment Authority, all right? Okay, now we move on to the fifth question. All right, Lone Ranger. Which was the financial institution that Temasek bought into last year?
That would be Merrill Lynch.
Merrill Lynch indeed. Well done. Answering a very good time there. Round of applause, 10 points to Team B, now standing at 205. That's encouraging. All right, we move on to the next question for Lone Ranger. What is the EBITDA, the EBITDA?
Earnings before interest, taxation, depreciation, amortization.
Well done. That's absolutely correct. EBITDA is a nice name as well. It is also earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. Well, there we have it. Okay, well done. 10 points to Team B. Question number 7 now. We have a couple more to go. Now, is HK Land an ST index stock?
No, it isn't.
Is that your final answer? Are you sure? All right. It isn't. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is actually yes. HK Land is an ST index stock. All right. So that will be a 5 points penalty for Team B, now standing at 250. Okay. We move on to the next question, Lone Ranger. Now listen carefully. Hotel Properties, Golden Agri, ST Engineering. Which one of these three is not an ST index stock?
That would be Golden Agri.
Hotel Properties, Golden Agri, ST Engineering. Which one of this is not an ST index stock? Your answer is Golden Agri.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that. The correct answer is actually Hotel Properties. All right. Golden Agri is not the right answer. We've got to take 5 points off Team B. All right. So they're currently at 205. All right. We now move on to the 9th question, the second last one actually, Lone Ranger. Now listen carefully. How much will the Central Provident Fund Board, CPF Board, pay per annum for ordinary account savings from April the 1st to June the 30th? I'll repeat my question again, it's pretty long. How much will the CPF Board pay per annum for ordinary account savings from April the 1st to June the 30th?
Pass.
Seconds counting down. And Shu Wei would like to pass. Yep. All right. The correct answer is actually 2.5%. All right. That is what the CPF Board will pay per annum for ordinary account. All right. Question number 10, which is also the final question for Lone Ranger. Yep. Your points to score another 10 points for Team B, which would be quite nice. All right. Is the term CDO became famous during the current financial crisis. What does it stand for?
Collateralized debt obligation.
Collateralized debt obligation. Yep. Well done. That is the correct answer. 10 points to Team B. That will make them 215 points. Well done, Shu Wei. All right, Lone Ranger, thank you very much. You may return to your counter. All right, as it is now, let's take a look at Team A. They're at 120, and Team B at 215. The last segment is called 15 minutes for a very good reason. It is going to be a case scenario with a question that will be flashed on the screen, okay? It will test the team's creativity, presentation skills, and practicality in coming up with proposals or answers to solve the case scenario, okay? That will be happening in a very, very short while, okay? But before that, let me just give a quick brief through of how this will proceed, okay? As a team, it's called 15 minutes, the game, simply because you do have 15 minutes as a team to do 3 things. After the case scenario is flashed on the screen, you have 15 minutes to brainstorm, draft an executive summary, and also create a presentation on the flip chart at the side of your counter, okay? And this will be presented to our panel of judges. After 15 minutes is up, you have to hand in your summaries, which will be given to the judges for them to have a read through. And of course, your flip chart should also be ready for you to make your presentation. Okay, each team will then be given 10 minutes to present your proposal with the use of the flip chart. Of course, your executive summaries would be with the judges already. Now, the judging criteria for 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, is as follows. Presentation skills counts for 20%, creativity for 30%, and feasibility and practicality for 50%, okay?